Hi guys, what's up and welcome to this week's video. So this week I'm going to be reviewing a 3D printer. So this is the Tina 2S 3D printer made by the company Weefun, and they were kind enough to send me one to try out, test and give my honest review. So if you don't know what a 3D printer is, it's basically a machine that prints 3D solid objects from things like plastic, resin or even metal. So I've got this printer right here. This is quite a compact design. It's great for if you're starting out in 3D printing. So firstly, when you unbox the printer, you get the 3D printer, of course, the manuals, 4 different colored filaments, and you also get a couple of little packs which have tools in them which you may need for the maintenance and running of the printer. So looking at the design of the printer, it's a very fun, compact design. It's orange and white, feels quite solid, and it's also quite shielded, whereas I've seen other 3D printers which are really open, and I feel like that could be dangerous, but this is quite well protected. On top of the printer, you have a little LCD screen, which is very easy to use. You also have the controls here, which is kind of a knob design that you can rotate and also press, and it's very intuitive. I didn't really have to read any tutorial for it. It's really easy to control and it works seamlessly. You also have a TF card slot here, so that comes with some preloaded digital designs that you can print straight away. The 3D printer is also quite lightweight, as it only weighs 3 kg, so you can move it around and put it in different places quite easily. So after unboxing it, the setup is super simple. I think it probably took me less than 15 minutes to set it up because the instructions are very clear and there are video guides to help with every step of the way, and it's literally 5 little steps that you have to do, and it connects to the Wi-Fi and you can get straight to printing. The only thing that I was a bit unclear about, but I got around to eventually, was when you load the filament, you have to push it through there, and I thought that was enough, but you have to push it through there and kind of keep on pushing it until it loads throughout the entire top of the white wire. So now in terms of printing, there are a few different ways to print from this printer. So of course you can put files directly into the TF card, load them in and go on the printer and print the file directly. Or another way you can print, which is my preferred way, is to print directly from your phone. So you would have connected your Wi-Fi in the setup process so that the printer and your phone is directly connected, and you basically install the app, which is the Polo Print app, and on there you can search for designs and print directly from there. So I'll take you through that entire process in just a second live. But another thing that I wanted to highlight is that it also comes with this little TF card to USB converter, which I think is brilliant because not all laptops, or even if you have third-party dongles, they don't always have a TF card slot. So this way you can plug the TF card and directly put it into whichever device. So let's print something. So all you want to do is open the Polo Print Cloud app, and in the home tab you should find a bunch of different designs that you can choose. But if you want to print something specific, which is usually what I go for, you press the search icon at the top here and you can search for literally anything that you want. So for example, if I want to print a coaster, because I like drinking coffee and it's nice to have a coaster to put your mug on top of, so you just type coaster, search for that, and a bunch of different designs should come up. I like the look of this cinnamon roll coaster. So you get a picture of that as well as a 3D render of what it should look like, and you literally just press print and it starts printing immediately. I mean, of course it takes time for the nozzle to heat up a little bit, but it reads the file fairly quickly and it starts printing. And you can also see a bunch of information on that main page, so how long it's going to take to print, so you can just go do your work, get a cup of tea, and you know when it'll be ready for you. So it's actually finished printing now, and I am amazed at the result. So you can take this off like this. The plate actually comes off, so it's magnet. It kind of slides on like this. You can of course fix it however you want. This is the finished design and I'm actually amazed by how good it looks. So you just can bend it slightly just to kind of release the 3D print. So this is the coaster. So it always prints it on a surface. How good does that actually look? It's got those lines, it's non-slip. If I put it here like this, let's try it out. I'm gonna get a mug. It stays there, it's sturdy. But I'm actually really impressed by the wall on the side, it's all very level. So there's a really cool feature on this 3D printer through the PoloPrint app, which is the AIGC feature, which is one of my personal favorites, and it feels very futuristic because it basically uses AI to print whatever you want. So you can give the app a prompt that, for example, I want to print, I don't know, a horse wearing a hat, something like that, and it will generate a 3D model for you that you can then print. How cool is that? And also, if you want to duplicate something, you can literally just take a photo of it and it will render a 3D design that you can print. So it's literally like being able to copy and paste real life objects. So let's go through that AIGC process. It's super simple, and let's just make something that we want to create. So you just open the app and then you go on to the creativity tab, and right at the top over there you have the AIGC 3D modeling. So you tap that and you have the two options. So you can either create a model from an image or you can create a model from a prompt. But I had an idea that because I play football sometimes with the team, it'll be fun to print like a little trophy that I can maybe give to somebody else in the team. So I'm just gonna write World Cup trophy. So let's see what that does. So it takes a couple of minutes to process that prompt and generate a 3D design, which I think is excellent because that's pretty fast. So let's see what it's come up with, and oh my god, so that's the design it's come up with. I think that's pretty impressive. So you can click on that to kind of see it from all different angles. Let's actually try and print this. I'm gonna press print. So on the printer as well, it says downloading, so it's definitely doing its thing. It's read the file and it's gonna start printing, so now it's just a waiting game. And it's finally done. So this is what the trophy looks like. I think it looks like a pretty good design generally. You can of course take some parts off. Sometimes it just prints a bit of extra sort of filament around some areas. Generally, I think the detailing looks good. You can probably even put stuff inside the trophy. And I just quickly typed something, but I think if you're more specific with your request and maybe want to try out a few different designs before you pick one, then that's probably also a good option. So what is my overall verdict of this 3D printer? I think overall this is a great 3D printer. It's a great one to start out on. For the price, it's actually remarkable how easy it is to use, how seamlessly it connects with your phone, and all the different designs that you can print. It's just a very fun and handy tool to get your hands on. And if you're into this kind of crafty kind of stuff, I think this can be a great gadget for you. It operates seamlessly, it's quiet, you have a bunch of designs to choose from, it works quite well, it's compact. Honestly, it's a great printer for the price. So I think if you are into building things and you want to get your hands into 3D printing, this is a great printer to kind of start out on, and it's a great tool to be creative on. So thanks again to Weefun for sending me this printer. I'm going to be using all the little things that I've printed, and I'll be printing more things. So if you're thinking of purchasing a 3D printer, I will link this one down in the description below. So that's pretty much it for this week's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I will see you in my next video. So until then, take care.